A lot of people be afraid to work with fairies, right? A lot of people be fearful of working with fairies because of the trajectory that's placed upon them. They trickster spirits, they're evil, they mischievous, all that, which is partially to each to own. I'm not gonna say it's partially true. I'm gonna say this. Whatever energy you are carrying, whatever you are embodying, they're going to intensify it. So if you are carrying a mischievous energy, if you carrying a sneaky energy, if you are a trickster spirit, of course they're going to intensify that and be exactly what you are to others, to you. However, on the flip side of it, if you work out of your heart chakra, if you do things with the intention of love, you do that with the intention of bettering self, not no harm to self or others, they're going to fuck with you. And they're going to love you. They're going to protect you. They're going to show themselves to you. I made a message about this probably like a year ago about the fairies. They're coming out more. Like fairies, people think fairies are folk tales. People don't think fairies are real, just like people don't think mermaids are real. Newsflash. All that is real. I'm here to tell you. Fairies exist. Fairies are real. They're spirits. They're entities. And they are like the show Fairy, what is it? The godparents, the fairy, with the Ollie Fairy godparents, that show is significant. They're literally like fairies. And they have adopted to some bloodlines. They have been inherited into some bloodlines. I said butterflies, I say that. They have been inherited to some bloodlines. They have been chose to protect certain spirits and certain entities and certain vessels, as such as ourselves, to guide us to doors, to help us maneuver out of certain situations. People don't understand why we're able to maneuver through like the things that we're able to go through. It's because of the things that you can't see, that we see and we know, right? And the more that we tap into that, they're going to reveal themselves. They're going to show themselves. And it's not to be scared. They're showing themselves to show us like, hey, you got some things on the other side that love you, that protect you, and that will guide you. All we need you to do is trust you and show up as you go all the way in. Sometimes, and I be half-stepping sometimes, and I be like, I just got to put it all the way out there. Because that's what they be wanting. They want us to believe in ourselves, and they push us, and they help us to do things to dependent on like on ourselves and be independent. They don't want us to be codependent on them or anything outside of ourselves. They want us to trust ourselves. They want us to understand what it means to work with fairies. They want us to understand the importance of fairies and not take them for granted. Don't ever take them for granted. Don't ever misabuse them. Don't ever try to do anything ill will to them, because they will fuck your life up. Fairies will fuck your life up. Don't think because they look like they small, they miniature, or they have a little tiny spirit. Oh, I wouldn't say tiny spirit, a tiny avatar, that it means they're tiny in spirit. Their spirit is very powerful. It's very grandiose. So if you do even the little smallest thing to them, they will fuck you up. And they will let you know that they did it. Right? And not too many people work with fairies. And a lot of people that do work with fairies, you don't hear them talking about it. It's not something they just put out there. Because a lot of the things that fairies do is confirmation. Fairies like OGs. They like to move in silence. So they like working with people that is very private. They like working with people that are very sacred. They love working with people that they can trust. If God trusts you, 9 times out of 10, fairies will trust you. If God gives you gems and keys that nobody else has access to, and only you have that portal and other spirits have that information and keys to unlock it, because you are very trustable. Like, you're very trustworthy. You're very reliable. You're very understanding. You're very compassionate. They like that shit. See, the things that the world try to demonize, that spirits love. They love that shit. The things that the world demonizes, love. The world, like, what else? Love, like the entities, everything that's demonized, the spirits, they love that shit. They love when we indulge in the taboo things, in the occult things, and we actually love it, and we get an excitement and a passion behind it, and we drive with it. They love that. Because that's us tapping into the esoteric knowledge within our soul, within our blueprint in our heart and soul, that nobody else has the keys and gems to unlock, because it's in our Akashic records. And only we can get into our Akashic records by being able to pass certain lessons and certain trials and errors in our life. We have to be able to handle certain situations with care. We have to handle ourselves with compassion and care. And we get the gems and the keys to different portals. And that's all it is. Fairies will take you to different dimensions and different portals. They'll take you there and they'll bring you back. They allow you to see things that no man or woman has ever been able to see. And they will show you those things so you can tell the world. And they will use you as a guide to be able to say these things because you have a trustworthy voice. Because people trust you. People trust your words. People trust your wisdom. People trust your soul, like your soul and your heart. I'm talking from experience. So they would give these gems. They would give this knowledge unto other souls and spirits that they know has the ability to express the message with whatever it is. And they know how to do it properly, and they know how to break it down in many multitude of ways to any audience. It can be to children, adults, elders, being able to communicate. The fairies, they like that shit, you know? They like people that's authentic. They like people that stand in their shit. They like people that's truthful. They like people that's transparent, right? And like I said, a lot of people that work with the fairies, you don't hear them talk about it. You don't really hear people talk about fairies. But we're starting to start back because they are here and they want to be talked to. They want to be loved. They want to be acknowledged. They want to be respected. They want to walk with us on our journey, just like every other entity or ancestor or spirit guide that's walking with us and guiding us, just like God. They want to work with us. They want to be on our team. But we have to be on a certain caliber with our heart to be able to even open up that portal. Because if you open up that portal and your heart is dark, filthy, hasty, greedy, gruddy, they're going to eat you up. You're going to become a puppet to them. You're going to become a puppet to them, and they're going to mastermind you. And in whatever way they want to, in whatever way they need to. Right? Good or bad, indifferent, whatever. So it's all about just trusting the unknown and not being afraid, being fearless.